Hey, so today I went to Vollmer Farms and Nursery and we had a great time. So take a look at our trip and I can't wait to show you what I got. So here we are at Vollmer's Farm Market, the local nursery that I've been dying to get to. They have so many beautiful plants. This is just inside the polytunnel. I couldn't believe all of the flowers. It's crazy. I can't get over the size of this rhubarb. Look at it. It's almost as big as Brooke. So one of the first things that I saw and I'm very excited about are these onions. These are Benny's red onions. I've never grown onions. I'm very excited about it. These look like they are in great shape. I'm gonna put them probably where the radishes are. The first thing I grabbed were these Halloween 2 pansies. They got a little bit beat up in the car, but I think you can see just how beautiful these flowers are. I love pansies and these just jumped out at me right away. I've never seen the black pansies like this before. I also finally found my eggplant. So there's 6 in here. One's just an itty bitty guy. They look like they're really great. I'm excited. I love to eat eggplant, especially in the summer. I'm trying to be vegan. I use eggplant in a lot of cheese substitutes. And overall it's just great grilled, great breaded, fried, baked. I love eggplant. So hopefully I get some good results with this. Over here, these guys are the banana peppers. My friend Brooke and I split a tray. She's got 3 and I've got 3. I definitely didn't need 6 more peppers, but I love banana peppers. We eat them all the time. They're great in chili. They're great just on the side. They're great on pizza. I have not found anything banana peppers are not great in. Over here, I've got this Lacinado kale. I'm not sure how it's gonna do since it's already warming up. It's gonna be June here tomorrow. But Autumn and I love kale, so hopefully this will make it into the summer for us. I do have the kale to start this fall, but we'll see how that goes. And I also got red cabbage. These are beautiful. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get cabbages, but the leaves are just so beautiful I couldn't resist. So I'm really excited to plant this red cabbage. Again, I use cabbage all the time. I have sort of a weird story about catnip. So this is a replacement catnip plant. I had purchased a catnip plant about 7 months ago and I was keeping it in the house. I put it out on the ledge on the back porch just to sort of give myself some room in the kitchen, let it get some sun, and it disappeared. I can't find it anywhere. It is definitely not on the ledge. It's not on the ground underneath. I don't know what happened. So I got myself a replacement catnip for $2. I'm gonna pot this up, and this one I'm going to keep in the house and not lose. And going to give these to George because he loves fresh catnip. I'm also excited because I got some Swiss chard. I see people in the south are already harvesting cauliflower and chard and cabbages, but for us it's time to just start transplanting these. I love steamed chard, just in a pan with some butter, some eggs. It'll go great with my radishes if they harvest at the same time. So I'm really excited. I've never grown chard before. Should be good. And then I got a ton of herbs. We were walking by and I saw this French lavender already blooming. It's ahead of my lavender by quite a bit, as you can see, but I think I will plant them together in the center of either that melon bed, or I might start a separate herb bed, but don't tell Blake, he thinks I have too many beds already. But I just couldn't pass it up. I love lavender. It's just one of my favorite smells. I use it in everything I can. And speaking of herbs, I also got this chamomile plant. I love chamomile tea. It's one of my favorites. I've never grown chamomile, so I'm thinking if I'm lucky and this takes off, I might be able to make some herbal tea with the lavender, the chamomile, the lemon balm I've got. And lately I've been using tarragon on everything. I've been buying this tarragon butter from Wegmans, and it's kind of expensive, and I know I can make compound butter for less if I just buy my own tarragon. So I saw this French tarragon. It needs a little bit of love. It was the better looking tarragon plant, but I've discovered that I love tarragon in eggs and basically on everything. Tarragon, butter, and mushrooms might be my new favorite thing. It just smells so good. So fingers crossed that I can grow tarragon. I did buy another tomato plant. I know, this puts me up to almost 10 tomato plants. But this is a lemon cherry tomato. So they're really little. It's a variety I've never tried before. I'm hoping that this will be a nice variety to have in with all of the Cherokee red tomatoes and the Roma tomatoes that I planned on planting. And this looks like a really healthy guy. I've got plenty of room for the tomatoes, so this will be a good plant to add. Basically, I just bought a bunch of herbs. I got a rosemary that it kind of broke in the car. That's okay because I can dry this and use it in the house. But I do have other parts of the rosemary that'll grow real well. Rosemary is kind of a bush, so I'd like to put this out sort of in its own separate area so it can get nice and big. Possibly plant it by the sage. Oh, I wish you could smell it. It just smells so good. Fresh rosemary is just amazing. Then I got lemon thyme. I love growing thyme. I love cooking with thyme. And this lemon thyme also is super fragrant. So I think what I'm going to do is expand the area that I have by the pond, by the seating area, and make that a small herb garden. I don't know if Blake will notice. He might. Probably will. I also got lemon verbena. It's one of my absolute favorite smells in the world. It makes the most amazing tea, and I just couldn't pass it up. I drove home trying to smell it. It's amazing. So that's what I got at Vollmer Farms today. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I can't wait to show you the plants in the ground. Like and subscribe if you're into that, and thanks.